Oh yeah, I'm excited for this one. In this episode, we get a very spicy exhaust upgrade from the guys at KingFab Customs. On top of that, we have some bash plates from the legend Michael at Beihouse to marry up with our brand new billet diff drop kit from the crew at jmacx. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button on this one. It was a ton of work and a heap of fun. Now, let's get it underway.
Oh, you need to put your pants up the fuck.
Can you hear that?
No, I can't hear it. So these steps are going to go pretty soon. And we're going to get some rock sliders. Yes. Oh, a bit of a touch up from the last time Paul was driving. Oh. All right, so time to get the stock exhaust out. So there is the little vacuum hose here, 3 bolts here, out of whatever those mounts are called. So let's get that out first. It's a lot of flanges. Got to undo this spacer. It's a 15mm bolt.
Deleters.
Stock one, gone. Got rid of that now. We'll get the new one, flange plate on. We'll get that on there. Then Matty can start doing his tacking up to start making up the new pipe. I'm not too sure yet where I want to run the exhaust outlet. There is like a little wedge between the leaf spring and the chassis. I'm thinking about just popping it out there.
I can't believe I did that. I am so stupid. I don't know what I was thinking.
Because I've got a big wheel to put underneath the spare, so I just want to not have to worry about the exhaust pipe at all, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, for KingFab side of things, they are going to be an item that will be available soon enough. However, doing it the way that I'm doing it, probably not so much, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. All right, so exhaust pipe's done. It looks really, really good. So I have decided, boys are basically gonna run it from here. We're gonna shoot it up through this gap here, and we're gonna do it as a side exit. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's cool, I get that, but that's just how I'm gonna run mine. Obviously it is V-banded here, so then we can just shoot it back out the back of the car, and then it's all good. Yeah. Like straight with it?
Is that flush with it?
Yeah. Ainsley's like, do it for the gram.
That up if you're 18. No way. Just jump.
Yeah. Just go. Yeah, right.
Way better. Look at that.
Yeah,
You're
heaps
you're
more.
almost in line with the chassis there.
Nearly spot on the money, eh?
Oh, that looks pretty spicy like that. Hey?
It's not like super obvious, but it just works. Yeah, that'd probably not be as bad.
That's alright. Is that lined up with the tube?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just picked up 2 bits of pipe and they worked.
let me just mark them while you're holding them still.
What the fucking... Oh! What the fuck? Didn't break that, did I? No. No, it's still right. Right. Well, let's do that.
That was so hot.
So this is all done now. We've got mounting brackets, breather hose, V-band, extra classy, and your flange all back on there. So we'll get this bolted back up and get the other half on there.
You tell me you get there, you picked it up. Nah, mate, sorry.
Oh yeah.
One week later.
All right, we made it down to jmacx. The boys are doing the billet diff drop kit now. This is going to be fully compatible for the NF Amarok and the next gen Ranger. So pretty keen on this. V6 bi-turbo, doesn't matter which one you have, they are all compatible. As you can tell by this crazy 6x6 build behind me, they do some pretty wild stuff. We'll run you through the setup now.
Weird sizes. Sent me a Land Cruiser. The last one. 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What did I use last time? Back that you just undo a bit and you can.
Tundra come in,
Yeah.
broke his front link. Apparently it's common,
true.
so he went to some place and they just took the link out for him. I took the whole sway bar out. There you go.
Is the new one. So full billet, aluminium, much stronger, much more sturdy and lighter. So equals better.
We're gonna need it for this one.
All right, so we're back down the shed for some bash plates. But before we do that, I did forget to mention we do have to fit this, which is the exhaust pressure corrector. They are a 3.5 inch full exhaust system with 0 restrictors. So because there is no restrictors, you do have to run the pressure corrector. Stops a little check engine light from coming on the dash. So I'll just quickly show you where that needs to go. Essentially where this vacuum hose is just here, follow that up to there. There is a regulator just up top there. So there's a little clip attached to that regulator. Basically you want to disconnect that clip, put the sensor in there, click it back up, and then that is it. That's all you need to do. Tricky part's just getting up in there. A little plug you want to undo. So basically we'll get that out and we'll get this fella in, position that in there, tuck it up nice and neat, and that will fix your code. Success! All right, so now that kit's in, now these pressure sensors will be part of the kit from KingFab. So when you do purchase the exhaust, they will come with a sensor. So if you're after more info, definitely hit those guys up. Now let's get on with the bash plates. So to get the bash plates off, you're gonna need a 13, 15, and 16 mil socket. So let's get them off. Yeah, cheers. Thanks, boss. It's unwrapping time. What do you say? Let's do an unboxing. So that's a lot. All right, so we got it all out of the box and it is pretty full-on kit. I'm actually a massive, massive fan of this stuff. So these are a 4 mil folded stainless. So they are very, very strong. Really keen to give these things a try out. So we do have a big event coming up in September. There's something really cool coming, so I'll show you that later on. So in the kit, will come with all your bolts, fasteners. I don't know if there's a sticker, but I did get a sticker, so thank you, Michael. You get this little sheet of paper, basically scan the code,
gives you all the fitting instructions on how to fit this kit. You'll get a full rundown on where each plate goes, what the bolts and fasteners are for, and then yeah, happy days. If you're gonna buy these plates, I highly recommend getting these fasteners, so much nicer. The tricky part for me is that I have my front recovery points, so it uses the bottom mount here and the top mount of the recovery point. If you do have factory recovery, well, the factory tie down points, they're still compatible with them, but I've got road safe recovery points, so I need to make sure these work. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. After a bunch of test fitting, we did work out that in order to run the road safe recovery points and the Beihouse bash plates, there is a little triangle piece here. You do need to cut that off and smooth that out. Once you do that, you can turn the bar. You will need to loosen the bolts off, twist the angle bracket, and then it will slot in. So I'm just gonna quickly clean this up and then we'll get him on. Welcome back. Of course it does. So this is a middle plate, it's a big boy. Yeah, you're literally going into the crease.
Oh, how's it going to even go with the washer?
Yeah, so it's just getting this. So that's that way, and then it slots in.
So my mic decided to stop working on me here, so now you get the voiceover version. I was a little bit of a test dummy with this setup, but basically because the diff drop kit spaces the front diff down slightly, and the road safe recovery points sitting just a fraction lower than the standard tie down points, I did have to make all the mounting holes slightly larger to compensate for both products. So trimming down the front points and making those holes just a little bit bigger was really about it. So by the time you guys inquire with Beihouse, these plates will already be rectified to suit those setups. Now, back to the video, me.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. And slot them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if I just preempt that, slot them, then you can just go bink and straight in. Back bolts, same deal. They literally run through the holes in your actual chassis rail. The bolts do come with all the kit. Chuck it up there, bolt it in. So we'll do that now. There we go.
Oh, that's
Like a bloody glove. Be a fat washer to go up on top of that. And then that will bolt in there like so. Alright, that looks amazing.
yeah,
I'm stoked with that.
yeah, that's real good.
Oh, hey. Fuel one, yeah. I think it took up.
Oh no, it was over
Yeah,
here.
because it was like that.
Yeah.
Fuck, it makes it look mint though. That looks sick. I am really, really stoked with that. All right, so a little bit of trimming, a little bit of negotiating, but we did make the bash plate fit and it does look pretty bloody epic. So by the time you want some orders, they'll be ready to rock and roll. We do have a really, really cool event that the Treads 4x4, the National Breast Cancer Foundation have got a massive fundraising event happening at the Springs 4x4 Park next month. I believe it's the 19th, 20th and 21st. We are gonna go down there with the guys from Amarok and Maxliner. So I'm super, super keen for that. But I will have a video coming out of that because we have a whole bunch of plans for that one too. So we've come down the test track. There's a few rock faces and stuff that are pretty steep. So we'll give some of this stuff a go. Just gotta lock in. Well, that wasn't. Oh. You look back that way, it is pretty steep. Might need some rock sliders. Don't worry, I've might have something going in the woodworks already. got a little bit of touch up both sides, top and bottom. It is very, very strong. So didn't even bend it, didn't even leave a mark on it, just a bit of dirt really. So super impressed with that. All right, that pretty much wraps up the episode. If you are after any information from KingFab, jmacx or Beihouse in regards to any of the products, I will leave their websites in the description below. But until the next episode, I will see you around.
We'll be right back.